This is Steve from I Do Dents, and we've got a Skoda Octavia here with quite a sharp dent straight through the A post. Well, it's not one dent, basically this is made up of about 3 dents. We've got that little shallow bit at the front, and then we've got 2 sharp impact points on each body line at either side, and then a crease through the middle. So the only way of attacking this is the glue pull repair. And with the glue pull repair we use the 6 C's method, and that is to clean it first off. So I run polisher over it, that's going to take off any surface contamination, and then we're cleaning it with isopropanol alcohol, and then heating that panel up to 50 degrees centigrade, and that's going to take off any moisture. And I'm using Glexo hot glue and the dead center super tab, and what we're doing, just heating that tab up as well. So everything's now at an ambient temperature. That's going to give us an absolutely great bond. So I've stuck one tab into the strongest part of the dent, and then I've got another tab which I'm going to put below it. So checking the temperatures on this and let everything cool down to about 20 odd degrees. Grab the Robo Lifter Mini, wind on tension onto that bottom tab, so there's constant tension in that, and then I'm using a mini Kiko slide hammer just to pull that tab up, which is on the strongest part. And what I'm doing there, that's a double action lift basically. So the tension on the Robo Lifter at the same time as pulling that other tab brings everything up gently and slowly in a controlled manner, and then it's a case of tapping everything back down, taking out all the highs, and then another round of lifting with the glue pull system. So this is all Kiko glue pull repair stuff, all tabs and everything. And like I say, you can see heat gun going on and off, and that's just trying to keep the ambient temperature, keeping that panel clean at all times. And as you can see here, we're getting it smaller and smaller and smaller. You can still see the crease through the middle, and there's small dents at either side. And what we're doing is obviously cross-checking this all the time with our line board, and that's the black and white lines that are reflecting into the paintwork. And what we're doing is trying to control them lines and get everything flowing back to a true reflection. And what I mean by flowing is lifting and then tapping down. So as you can see, we've got loads of different tap downs and knock downs and stuff like that, and that's just getting the metal trying to flow back into the centre of the dents. So you're pulling it up high, tapping it back down through the high centres where the lines knit together. And as you can see, we've got a crease tab going through that sharp bit, and one smooth action of a pull, and look how much that brought that up. So what we're doing there is just tapping round the edge. If you imagine it being like a volcano, it's like walking around the edge of the or the rim of the volcano. If you walk around it enough times, it's going to go flat. And that's basically how I explain it in layman's terms. As you can see, it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. A lot of tap down work, and a lot of glue pulling. It was about 2 hours, 2.5 hours on this wall, and there was other various little bits from vehicles, so 3 hours all in all. We always go for the highest possible standard. I don't like giving up. I don't like to see any flickers in my videos. I often do, but at the end of the day, a repair is a repair. It's never going to be perfect. All we can do is try and get it as good as possible. And these were the finished results. And so all that's really standing out now is the 2 stone chips, what was initially there on the front of that A post anyway. What we've done is save that panel from paint at a body shop. We'll probably pinpull and weld that first, then fill it up, and then have to repaint all that. That's going to take a couple of days, not hours, like this repair. I'm Steve, thanks for watching.